Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So North Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Lopez to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your...
There he goes! And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on 1st down. He makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. So East Carolina's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down, TFL. 2nd down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Stumbled to the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Handoff to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got a man, it's Johnson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Lopez wants to fire. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Ryan's his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's complete on the right side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Bringing the heat. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It's a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this round.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Takes the handoff. It's gone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Lopez to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They boot it away on 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Pirates have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Hauls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. Trying to keep the drive alive. Across the 25, he's got room. Big run there, gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither.
Damn it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, what the
He
fuck?
only needs a sliver of daylight. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. They get to the line quickly.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable, to be confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Back to pass, it's Hauser. Got it in the middle, it's Clement. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short?
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
Spins away from the defense, and he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in 1 single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Now the play fake. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's going to go out of bounds short of the line to gain.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. The Pirates want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Ball bounced right to him.
Yeah!
The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, ECU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. He's going for a big play downfield.
No!
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's shipped. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, my
They
God.
wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Lopez wants to fire. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Leaves it with the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go on tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a really